Like, he doesn't even show up anymore. Like,
Dom
what
is
he's
not coming
doing?
to this,
No,
bro.
no,
Dom is
Oh
not
never.
my
coming to this.
god! Oh my
Dominic is
god!
not coming, bro.
Well, have
Um,
fun.
This was an improvised brew, though. Like, and the idea is just to hang out, basically. We have
yeah,
a couple noteworthy news that we want to go through, but like the idea for this brew, like it wasn't even announced. We didn't even prepare announcements. It's just to hang out with the people that are around right now, getting ready for Sage Labs, and just basically discuss what is going on and just chat about how we got here, reflect a little bit on the past, the present, the future of Star Atlas and the Star Atlas community. Just a friendly conversation. Imagine that we are all in a bar with a couple beers and just hanging out. Basically, that's the vibe, right? Just did I get that right?
exactly, my friend. Today is I like to say that's the calm before the storm, right? We'll have plenty of time to go crazy, to go wild tomorrow. I think it's okay to tell them, Santi, because we have a huge launch party in the makings for tomorrow. And VB doesn't need to be preoccupied because we are preparing a special event to celebrate this huge milestone in Star Atlas history. But today is a day to get together with the people that made this dream possible, um, to reflect on everything that went right, the things that went wrong, and to be together with the ones that we love, which are you guys. You guys are fantastic people and have been together with us through this whole journey, through the highs, through the lows. So, yeah, I think it's time for us to start getting excited, to be happy that finally we have a tangible part of our dream coming true. So yeah, guys, today's a happy day, a day to be together, a day to celebrate with family, and that's what we are going to do today, to chill together as friends building the Star Atlas dream.
Exactly. I think you got that absolutely right. And yeah, we are preparing a possible launch party for tomorrow. It all depends on when uh, Labs launches. As you know, we still don't have like a certain hour and moment when it's gonna launch, so it's difficult to prepare an event. But yeah, I hope that we can do the launch party tomorrow. If not, we will be hanging out, of course, in the voice chats. Uh,
Yeah,
can you
you
guys hear
guys
me
know
hear me
us.
all right? Because I see that I don't have a good connection. Do you hear me? Do you hear me well?
Yep, yep.
Yeah,
Loud
Yes,
and
we can
clear.
hear you, sir.
Nice, nice. That's great. That's great. So yeah, let's do some noteworthy news really quick, covering everything that has been going on because there's a lot happening in the Stratless metaverse. Well, first, of course, everyone knows this one, but just in case someone is completely new, we have Labs releasing tomorrow. Really huge moment in time for the Stratless community and the project itself. It's literally our metaverse economy being born, and it's huge. It's huge for all the reasons that you guys already know, but really excited for that, of course. Then we also have StarPath launching today, and the benefits for StarPath are massive. So this is StarPath V2. As you guys know, we had StarPath V1, which wasn't let's say it wasn't a fan favorite. Let's say like that. The community didn't really like it, so we made massive changes. So now referrers will receive 25% of the amount referees spend on primary sales for 1 year, and after that year, the referrers will receive 5% for the whole duration of the Starbucks program. Then referrers receive 25% of Automata's share of the fee during secondary sales. So it's 25% of the 4% Automata receives for every transaction in secondary market. And each new referee receives 10% of primary sales usable for 90 days. Those are the ships that the Stratlas team is selling. So they get a discount on that. Of course, we can't provide a discount on the open market. We don't set the prices for that. And also for the duration of the golden ticket event during Sage Labs, every $500 traded, you will get one golden ticket. Every $500 traded from the person you referred, you will get one golden ticket to enter into the draw wins basically. So it's it's massive in terms of improvements and huge for people who create content, who refer new guys and that target new communities. So we hope that the community really benefits from this one.
Yeah, this is this is surely one of a kind event, and it's aimed to bring to help everyone spread the word about Star Atlas, which is something that's really important right now, especially that we have a playable gameplay loop, which is very interesting. We'll talk a little about that today as well. I feel that we should give us our final impressions on Sage Labs today for those who are anxiously waiting for the release tomorrow. So, yeah, guys, I think this is the moment to start spreading the word, to sharing the love about Star Atlas. It's the day where the promises become reality and things finally start playing out. So, yeah, let's do our best to help Star Atlas and spread the holy gospel.
I see a couple questions. I see Drew asking what does it mean usable for 90 days? It means that once you refer that person, they have 90 days where they have the 10% discount. Then I see Crackers asking about Never Alone. We actually have a couple things to cover on Never Alone. Mission 1, as you guys know, is ending tomorrow when Labs launches. So if you have things that you need to do on mission 1, make sure to get them done today because it's ending and you will not be able to earn more XP. And also on mission 2, yes, we have a bunch of new missions coming. Just say you have been working on them, but we have a bunch of missions coming that are completely related to Sage Labs. That's why we didn't
Yeah,
have any
yeah.
extra quests lately.
About that, I think we'll have 9 new quests coming in the first batch. There will be more coming later, but all of them, or most of them, are linked to Sage Labs activity. So I'll have you guys crafting, traveling, and going all over Star Atlas Galaxy to fulfill the quests in Never Alone. It's going to be interesting because you guys will see the locations in Sage Labs and in Never Alone, so it's the same universe, which is also an interesting way to learn about the Star Atlas Galaxy. And yeah, it's super cool that things are getting together and our products will be able to interact with one another and make sure to bring out the most of each one of them.
So Jose, do I get it correct that mission 2 is not ending then tomorrow? And I figured mission 3 would start tomorrow,
No.
No, no.
actually, or
Mission 1 ends
oh,
tomorrow, and another batch of quests of Mission 2 start tomorrow. We might have even another batch still inside Mission 2, or maybe we move on to Mission 3 directly. This is still to be TBD, but the quests that are coming tomorrow are from Mission 2.
do you still
Yeah.
foresee 4 missions this year?
This is something that we are talking due to the timelines, but yeah, I'm not sure if we'll have 4 missions this year or if it goes next year. But yeah, I'll need to give you the answer later, my friend. Unfortunately, I don't have them right now.
No, fair enough. Thanks, man.
No problem.
Yeah, I also see a question on the Magic Eden cover. That should be coming out shortly. There were some issues that we had to work through with the Magic Eden team, but we're working on them actually right now. So, yeah, we will be launching that shortly. I also see another question about when does the launch party start. That depends on when Sage Labs launches, so we still don't know. But anyways, regardless, we'll be hanging out in the voice chat during the pretty much the whole day tomorrow, I would say. So if you guys come here to the voice chat, we'll probably have people in there. So
Yeah, today is the calm before the storm. Today we are chill, we are talking. Tomorrow is the whole day celebrating and having fun and waiting to play Sage Labs. So Yeah, it's going to be the whole day full of emotions, as any other Stratos launch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We also have more noteworthy news. A couple things that content creators have been put together. We wanted to give a shout out to Beth for the Sage Labs guide, and I wanted to share that. We also shared this one internally with the team, and they were impressed that you guys are already putting together guides without the game being out even. So yeah, major kudos to Beth and the AFIA team for that one. It's awesome, and it's actually like this is the type of content that I feel we need because we're about to onboard a bunch of new people and people who are gonna really struggle to get into Sage Labs because it's quite a learning curve. So yeah, this is the guides and all this is the type of content that is really needed for the community. So yeah, just wanted to give a shout out there. Then we also have Michael Wagner versus Classic Crypto playing today in ground racing. So we're hoping for Michael Wagner to win this one. But you guys can see there. I shared the link in the chat, uh, so you guys can check it out. And then also wanted to give a I'm just working through a couple screens here, guys. Sorry, but mm, mm, mm. we also wanted to share this video that we put together from the community account, where you can see that the Star Atlas video together with the arcade, and you can see that we played a couple mini games in there. I'm not sure if you spotted one, but yeah,
Bro, this one was. Oh
yeah,
man, Degens.
yeah. And also wanted to give a shout out to Beyond the Horizon as well for the Sage Labs pre-game tips. That's awesome to get ready and recommend everyone to check it out. So, Jose, I will actually be right back. I have someone at my door that I have to open right now, but please cover me for a couple minutes. Be right
Yeah,
back.
don't worry, bro. Get your pizza. So, now that we are over with the noteworthy news, I think it's time that we start talking a little bit about uh, the theme of today, which are the reflections about our journey. This a little over 2 years journey to reach out to this special moment where we are right now, the first fully on-chain game that has a real economy. I think that in the history of the world. Um, as you guys will see tomorrow, Sage Labs is very different from any other blockchain games, and pretty much any other game in in the industry, because for the first time you have an universe where the players are the drivers of the economy, and this economy has a real world component. Um, as I saw people playtesting Sage Labs, they already realized that the game has lots of depth. But without the true reason that makes Sage Labs a real game, which is the marketplace, they are still very far from the whole experience of the truth of how Sage Labs is unique. Um, I have been thinking about this the whole day, about how far we come in terms of product development, about uh, community support, and to be honest, I was even a little emotional today because there were many times, especially in this last year, where I was like, man, the sky is falling over my head. Lots of bad news incoming, markets going down, the FTX situation. Yeah, not
Oh
getting
man.
emotional. Yeah, that's true.
I'm
But
back.
yeah, good
Did I
you're back,
interrupt your
bro.
emotional speech, bro?
Yeah, you did, bro. It's
And
good.
Jose some tissues.
Yeah, man. Like, it has been a roller coaster of emotions, guys. It has been for us in the team, especially because, as you guys know, we love you guys and we want to deliver the best product as soon as possible for you. But I came to realize that everything that happened in the best way possible for our company to mature and to bring out the best product that we could. Sage Labs is truly the results of the minds of Star Atlas doing the best that they could to bring the most fulfilling and exciting economical gameplay loop in the history of gaming. You guys will see for yourself what I'm talking about tomorrow. We only have right now 9 resources in the game, and guys, the depth of the decision making that you need to do to get the most of your time and efficiency in the economic operations of Sage Labs is no joke. It's seriously something very interesting. You need to populate the galaxy, you need to have freighting operations, you have mining, you have scanning. So the game is actually gives you a glimpse, a very strong glimpse of what is to come in Star Atlas. When you look at Sage Labs, and you have been here on Discord, you have been engaging with our announcements, with our discussions here in the Atlas Brew, you will see that the dream that we promised you guys is actually turning alive. Of course, we have Unreal Engine 5. You guys have seen the showroom. You guys have seen beautiful graphics. But this is something that talented artists could emulate in other projects. The complexity of the economy, the decision making, the game design, to me, this is something far more unique that Star only someone that some only the Star Atlas team could pull off from what I have seen so far. Of course, this doesn't say that our journey is near the end. On the contrary, it's just the beginning. But I feel that we have opened a new door because from now to the end of the times, we have a game on the chain, a game that doesn't rely on automata, a game that you guys can build and create your own stuff using the infrastructure that we set on stage, and we have something meaningful to do. We have the whole Star Atlas galaxy to expand on. And from now on, what we are going to do basically is adding other layers of complexity, other layers of engagement, other layers of game design to make this more rich. But the infrastructure, the base layer, it's beautiful. It's a very elegant model. It's something that's really a huge milestone for you and for me that have been here for years now, dreaming and trying to create this metaverse. So yeah, it's a time for rejoice, for community. It's a time for happiness. It's a time for accomplishment because I'm not talking about we going to the moon here. I'm talking about the game that you all dreamed about coming to life. It's not the full vision, but surely a very important part of this game. And
Can we
I
get some claps in the chat for that?
no, come on,
That
bro.
was that was a that was a beautiful speech, Jose. That was
No,
that
man,
was a
come
beautiful
on.
speech, bro. People are getting emotional out there, bro.
I mean, it's emotional, guys, because you guys have been committed. You guys have been through hell and high water. I know it's not easy to be in the situation where you have so much expectations for something, and time, events, and everything delays it or tries to stop it. But the Star Atlas team proved its resilience. We never stopped believing in ourselves and in our products. So, yeah, I feel this is a huge win for the community, for us as team members, and I feel that we need to celebrate. I feel that's the reason why I wanted to have a brew today. It was for us to reflect on everything that we have been going through and where we are now and where we'll be tomorrow. Where we'll be tomorrow. Because at this point, since we have solid foundations, we can start thinking about what's coming next. And this is also something that I wanted to talk with you guys about. Star Atlas is after Sage Labs, we are going to start developing lots of new stuff. You guys know we have Rack, we have Combat, and later, Santi, maybe we can do a poll to see what the community wants to see most in the next iteration of Sage Labs. I am really curious to know. I think it's Combat.
It's combat, bro. It's combat.
Yeah, I think it's Combat. And bro, when you guys see Sage Labs and you guys think about Combat being introduced to that system, you guys will see that, bro, if I wasn't a team member, I would stop working and, I don't know, live doing combats and territory acquisition and fighting people in Star Atlas. Because, bro, it's going to be super entertaining. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Uh, I wanted to share one new that I saw, not to derail the conversation, but I see a couple people from guilds here, and I see also Funkcracker in the chat, I think, right now. So, Funkcracker,
I
I'm putting you
am.
on the spot, bro. I'm putting you on the spot, but I saw that you shared that you did something for guilds with Starpath?
Yeah. So with the new system being much more interesting, of course, as you already alluded to, than the old system, we figured it's time to have a referral link for our guild for anybody who is not well, who doesn't have a referrer. But of course, as you well are aware, one of the things you say did not mention, but the duck system is still coming as well in the near future, but it's not here yet. So there is no way to currently, with the new StarPath V2, hook a referral link up to something like a multisig, like a guild treasury. So we reached out to the squads team and to the buddy link team and created a script that specifically creates a new version for Squad, which is the latest version that's going to be launched this month. It's not yet officially out, but it's going to be launched this month. But you'll already be able to use it because the programs are already on mainnet. And through the script, it creates a new squad for you, new multisig environment, and directly hooks that up to BodyLink, creating a custom referral link, uh, which you can use with the proceeds from that referral link going to the multisig vault. So it's done to the extent that you can use it for exactly what I just now described. However, there's one caveat I do want to mention. Hopefully, very short term, we're able to extend the script to make sure that you're actually able to claim your pending rewards. That's not yet possible. As you can imagine, that requires, I mean, at least for those who know multi-sig environments, that means we have to create a proposal with the right instructions that you can then vote on, and then if everybody voted, then yeah, you will get you'll claim the proceeds. But at the very least, since we did not want to wait, you can already create the referral link. It will go live the minute Star Atlas updated the things on their side. And in the guild leader channel, I posted a link to an article that goes into more depth. It is also, you can also find it on our website. It's in the news department. It is really meant
I
for
posted
guilds.
it. I posted it on
Thanks.
the chat
And
as
other
well.
organizations, it's not meant for individuals. It's also a bit technical. I can imagine some people have questions. You need to run a script in a command line environment. But yeah, I figured let's not keep this to ourselves. Let's spread the love, and hopefully other guilds can use this. Other organizations can use this to also set up a multi-sig environment with a referral link.
Very impressive, man. And Starpath is not even out yet, so even more impressive. But that is
Yeah, it's
fantastic.
good that the body link environment is already up, so you can actually already create these links. They just don't function yet.
Oh yeah, that's actually pretty cool, even better. So yeah, awesome, awesome. So big W for AFIA and all the guilds, actually, not only AFIA, because you're providing that Does it cost for guilds to use it? Does it have a cost, or you're just open sourcing
No,
it?
no, it's free for all. It's open source code. Of course, everybody has to be able to review it as well. It requires, of course, that you provide a private key. Of course, you can just make a new account, give it like a super tiny amount of sol and get going. But nonetheless, it's important that everybody is aware and able to see what the script is doing, I think. Even though I realize most people won't be able to read it, I think the bigger guilds will have some people who may among their member base, but yeah, feel free to share any questions or concerns you have out in the public. I mean, this was literally finalized today. We really put a ton of work in this. It was really last minute because both the squads team is actually preparing the release of their squads V4, and the Bodylink team has been really crazy hard at work to actually finalize everything for Star Atlas. Since that also, I'm not sure we can go into that, required some custom code on their side. Yeah, I think I can share that for the golden tickets. So yeah, they've been hard at work as well. So this really had to go in between and through everything. So it was only really finalized today, but it has been proven in the field. Of course, we have our own referral link by now. Well, yeah, no, I won't call out the other guild, but we tried this with one other guild as well to see if they understood our instructions or if we had to make them more clear. And in the end, they also succeeded. So yeah, again, definitely check it out if you are in the management or leadership of a guild.
This
Awesome,
is
man.
awesome,
Thank
man.
you. Yeah, thank you for putting it together. Massive, massive win for the community and for the guilds because they can now profit from Starpath as well as as an organization and multi-sig wallets.
Since
Exactly. Yeah.
this is super exciting. Imagine how many different products community will make to interact with Starpath and Sage Labs in the future. Like different applications, maybe different programs that helps you navigate the stars in Starpath, things like that. I'm super excited to see what you guys are going to build.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Absolutely. And also, like from our end, we'll be open sourcing a lot of things once we release Sage Labs. For example, we plan to open source tools to hook everything up to real live data, um, real live uh, Sage Labs data, so you guys can build with that as well. So it's gonna be pretty exciting to see what people build. And I'm sure I saw also by I just check every chat all the time, as you probably know I'm everywhere. But I saw already a couple people working on UI for
Yeah,
for
I heard a
labs.
rumor about that as well. Super interesting.
So that's also gonna be really interesting. The data tools and the data visualization, that's also gonna be incredible. I mean, we already have things. Coexis has a pretty nice data visualization tool. Nancy as well. It's it's gonna be really exciting. I'm honestly really excited to see what the community builds for labs because yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But
Yeah,
yeah, guys, just
Do
what
do
else? What
we?
else should we
I
talk
I
about?
have I
Yeah,
have a quick question. Do we know how long Labs is planned? Because there's coming the next version is kind of in reset, right?
what do you mean?
Or not? After Labs
Reset?
rec
You said?
comes or
Oh
star
yeah, yeah,
based or
yeah.
whatever.
yeah,
After
yeah.
after labs rack.
So do we have an estimate or something for how long?
But
We
Because
didn't
labs is not
I
even
going
always
to
feel
go
it
launch.
would be
offline.
Yeah, labs is not
no.
out
I
yet.
mean, if somebody's building something for Labs, and then like in 2 months we get the next version, it would be like a bad kind of bad. So
We'll
it
Hmm.
be
would be nice
communicating
to.
the timelines. You know how it is with timelines, man. You know how it is with
Yeah,
timelines.
baby. You don't put us on the
But
spot, bro.
yeah. But yeah, it's a 4 to 6, and but we will let you know. Like we wouldn't be making people build stuff if we plan to just take down the support for a product. Like we'll be letting you guys know in advance. But of course, how we look at labs, it's again, it's something that has never been done before, basically. And we're gonna look at the real-time data and feedback that we get from players to see how we go from there as well.
Yeah,
Because
exactly. If you guys are really enjoying Sage Labs and think that it has potential, the focus will be building up on Sage Labs and just adding rack as another layer of Sage Labs, adding combats and things like that. Our decisions are always moved by players' data. They are informed by players' performance and appreciation of the gameplay loops. And to be fair, I think that does don't quote me on that, but I think Sage Labs will have a good life, and we'll use it to transition to the next gameplay loop, meaning that we won't have a vacuum like we had with EV and then coming to labs. From now on, I feel that we always have a gameplay loop both on Real Engine 5 world and on the labs world, on Sage world. So we won't be but we won't be left without games, guys. From now on, we'll have something to do and have fun together with people. Okay, Discord is rugging me. Can you guys,
bro,
Discord is running you.
this is breaking. Oh my god,
bro? Discord doesn't want us to celebrate, guys.
bro, we already broke Discord. Oh man,
Imagine on the party tomorrow when everything joins for us to play Sage Labs together.
how many transactions do you guys think Sage Labs will do in the first 24 hours?
Bro, that's a great question. And I told Michael that I expect 1 million transactions the first day.
That would be good. That would be good. It's not as transaction intense as Escape Velocity though. But
Mm,
but
depends, bro. Depends on your
yeah,
play
depends on your
style.
gameplay. Yeah,
To
depends on
be
your
honest,
gameplay.
it can be more intense than Sage Labs because let's say you have 100 ships and you spread it to the map and start doing scanning with them and things like that. It can be even more intense.
Mustache is asking if Discord is on Starcom, bro.
Bro. Don't do that with Starcom, bro.
Don't do
Starcom,
that to Starcom, bro. We need to be
Starcom
friends with
has been on
Starcom.
the gym, guys. Starcom has
Yeah.
been training, improving its stamina. I'll feel that tomorrow you guys will see the power of the new Starcom. Starcom is going to handle everything. Don't worry.
Yeah, that was actually a good joke. We have to give that to Mustache Raid, bro. It was a
True.
good one. I see people. Let's see the predictions. 50k, at least 3 transactions. Scotty says some millions. Kepler 4 to 6 million from Bomber. Over 9 million. Joseito, that's all. Over 9 million is a lot. Jew says 6 millions. 6
Jesus.
million. 25k BV. We'll see.
Santi, I want to do a pool. Uh,
Paul?
uh, yeah, a poll
Yeah.
to gauge the interest on the next iteration uh, after combat in the Sage world. I I feel that there are some paths that the team could take, and I was thinking about what's the most interesting for you guys. If it would be careers like racing and things like that, something linked with territory control, or political gameplay through PvP. Those are my three different options. Can you
I, I'm putting
try to
together
set
the
something
poll,
up?
bro.
Thank
Yeah,
you, bro.
you said first. You said first.
Yeah, the first one would be
Careers.
uh, careers. Yeah, continue developing careers. and crew members progression. The second one, territory control and freighting industries. Like, for example, adding things like maximum spaces in space stations, having freighters being able to trade resources on mining operations and haul back to the bases. And the third would be something like political gameplay and territory control in the galaxy of Star Atlas using polis or PvP.
Okay, I posted.
Can you set the voting so we have more? Yeah.
It's there, bro. It's there. People
Oh,
can
it
vote.
was lagging. It was lagging for me. It just has 1 and 2. Did you? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I posted the poll on the chat. People are voting for 1 and 2. Nobody voted for the political gameplay, bro.
There's no way, bro.
2, but if we want to attract new players, number 1. Let's be cool. Let's be cool, yeah. We have a draw right now. Actually, careers and progression is winner. It's winning.
That's interesting.
I would really like careers and progression, honestly.
Yeah, careers and progression brings up lots of different gameplay paths, right? We have different careers. We can develop control of our crew members. I really like that one. I mean, all the different gameplay loops are super interesting.
Any thoughts from anyone here in the voice chat? You guys remember that you can unmute at any time. What would you like to see?
I want to level up. I definitely want to level up. I mean, transport and territorial control is nice, but yeah, I want to level up. I want to log in every day, get 100 XP, and then one day I'm level 100, and then I feel good. Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Progression is always great in games. Like it's what gets you hooked. To me, it's progression and also data. What gets me hooked, like stats. That's what gets me playing over and over, like this
Exactly.
whole
Like I
game.
want to be 10 levels above Santi and Dom at least, all the time.
Oh man,
Whenever they show up before you, you kick their asses, right, baby?
no chance, bro. You're
Exactly.
gonna have a bad time.
And another thing that I'm really looking forward is the Unreal Engine 5 world gameplay loops. Like the FPS gameplay loop that we are secretly building right now, right? It should be super cool as well.
Yeah, that's another one. Like we are super focused on Sage Labs now externally, but there's a ton of progress being made on UE5, like a ton. And that's something that I'm really looking forward to. Like any PvP modes that we can have in UE5 where we can also track stats. Like just give me a team deathmatch, first person shooter, and give me my kill death ratio and the same for everyone else and being able to compare. And you have me hooked. Like I will be playing that all day, all the time.
Bro, imagine you are there playing and you see a small punab by the name Santi. Bro, you kick the punab and feel really happy.
Bro, there's no shot. If you see the Punav, you're dead. Like you probably don't even see it. You probably don't even you can't even see it. It destroyed you already, bro.
Bro,
Let
it's
us turn
super
it off.
small. I actually saw a punab on the FPS, bro, and it's super funny because the punab is super buffed. He's small, but he's super buffed, like super strong.
All headshots. Only headshots allowed if you're a Punav, you know? You have to be high quality if you're in
I
the
would,
Punav race.
yeah, man, punabs will be hard to beat in those games. They will need to have smaller health pools and a smaller field of vision. Otherwise, they would be super rigged.
For what? Having my ankles kicked, says Scotty. Oh man.
Jesus,
I also saw the picture that Drew posted, the Fimble Lamborella. Look at that. Who wants that?
bro.
Should, sh- should we partner with Lamborghini and do something like that?
Man,
That would be
imagine
pretty
that.
sick.
That would be super awesome, actually.
I think it's gonna happen in the future.
Bro,
I think it's
imagine
gonna
that.
happen.
You have a car made after a Star Atlas ship, bro. 5 years
Or you
from
have a
now.
Star Atlas ship in real life.
Bro, don't play with my feelings, bro.
What? There already isn't there like a flying car approved in the US to come in like 2026, something like that?
Bro, that would be, I don't know. I would live inside my car if that was the case.
I see that Prometheus also posted in the chat a picture of a spaceship, and I'm pretty sure that was actually designed by one of the guys from Ferrari. That spaceship that Prometheus posted, which is pretty cool, and it would be good to get like Ferrari to design a ship for Star Atlas. That would be sick. I'm a buyer for sure.
Ferrari and Fimble partnership?
Ferrari and Fimble partnership. What will be the brand, the Star Atlas brand that will partner with Ferrari? Rainbow?
Mm,
Tufas?
two of us.
The Ferrari Feist?
The Ferrari fights. That would be interesting.
Ogrica?
Ogrica. Yeah, I
Ogrica Queen?
feel Ferrari has these Ogrica vibes as well.
Yeah. Rainbow as well. Bodhi is
And
asking for a
guys,
TLDR on what's happened. Nothing happened, bro. We're just hanging out. We're
yeah,
just
we are
hanging out,
chilling
Bodhi.
like the old good old days where we talk about Star Atlas and Theorycraft. And while thinking about the future, like different careers and other things, something that I would love to see as well, Santi, is a quest system, something like to explore the different planets in Star Atlas outside of the ships, you know? Like, for example, you get your crew from one of your fleets and you send them to Yoki, the home world of the Woosters, to investigate the dungeons and the temples that exist in the inner parts of the world. And you go there and you have different outcomes, have different gameplay loops where you need to beat the dungeon or try to find artifacts, discover information, and things like that. And you get loot associated with those worlds. Is this gameplay loop that you guys find interesting particularly? Is this something that you'd like to see in Star Atlas? Let me know in the chat, guys.
Like leveling up depending on where you explore. I didn't get it, Jose. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, like for example, you have a crew and you go to one of the systems in the medium risk zone, for example. Let's say you go to Everstorm. It's a world where there are tempests 24/7 and civilization only exists in small bubbles called the nimbospheres. Outside this world, there are some wildlife environments. They are like places of interest, and you send your crew member. You fly in the planet, and then you send your crew member in explorations of those points of interest. And then we would have associated gameplay loops where you explore the world with your crew, find resources, find unique items, or your crew members get hurt, bad things happens, and things like that, you know, like an exploration game for crew members.
That would be cool. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's yeah, something like that will be expanding Area 39 and let us and have you hunting for wild game there, you know, wildlife. I think it would be super interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Absolutely. What else, bro? What else should we chat about? As you guys know, like this is a completely casual Atlas brew. we have a lot going on, so we wanted to take some time just to chat with the community. So as also like anyone, you can unmute at any time. We're just chatting
Z
here.
Z asked a very good question. When oceanic planets, one of the star systems that are coming in Sage Labs, it's basically focused on oceanic planets. Like most of the planets in that star system, it's called Blue Veil, and we'll have in ocean cities inside that world. So it's an underwater world sector. Most of it is underwater. So that's going to
And
be
who
something
who
cool.
inhabits that, bro? Who
Oh, bro,
inhabits
you
that?
need to go
Like
there and discover,
Poseidon or
man.
who, bro?
You need to go there and discover, bro.
Ah, no way. No way
One
I
thing
can check
that's
that out.
I'll share something
Who knows?
interesting.
I bet it's who knows. I
I'll
bet it's
share you something interesting. In Sage Labs, you learn about new species that we never disclosed before. That are
canon.
not the canon species. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. So we'll expand a little bit on the Star Atlas different species and universes and new factions and groups.
Swimming crew
Can we
members incoming.
can we can we ask questions about labs?
For sure, friend.
How much does a golden ticket weigh? Because Leaks couldn't answer me, and now I'm putting you on the spot. So if I craft a golden ticket, how much does it weigh in my cargo?
One unit. One unit.
1 unit only, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that, Jose?
I'm sharing. Leaks asked for a screenshot of the UI in in Sage Labs. I'm showing how it's going to look like. You can see there's a lore button, and then you can find when you click that, it will open up uh, a tab where it shows this. The the texts are placeholders for now, so don't worry too much about that. But you guys will have those descriptions of every one of the sectors.
Hmm. I heard you and Leaks are having a competition for who leaks more information, bro.
No, bro, I don't leak anything. I just share passion.
That's how we call it now. That's that's how we're calling it now. We're
I
not
just
leaking, guys. We're just
no,
sharing
guys.
passion.
Exactly, bro. That's what we do here. We don't leak stuff.
That's actually fantastic, bro. Theory crafting. That's how we used to call it. Theory crafting.
Yeah, theory crafting. That's what we
Just
do
say, do you
here.
remember the weight of every item in Sage Labs, bro?
Nah, bro, that's too much. But I have a more or less good idea of them.
Oh man.
I wrote the descriptions of each one of the items in Sage Labs, so that's why I have a good understanding of the files of each one. But yeah, Sage Labs is going to be super cool, guys. Not from my point of view, from the lore point of view, it's the biggest release that we ever had about the Star Atlas universe. Like, you guys will learn about new materials, you guys will learn about new organizations, new species, new planets, new sectors. And you guys, it's super cool when you learn the lore of each one of the sectors, and you can see that some sectors' stories intertwine with other sectors or other factions and things like that. So you start to build in your head the map of Star Atlas and to understand how the things connect in the story and the different things that we released so far. So, for example, when you read the story of one of the systems that's controlled by Punabs, you understand some things that happen on Lieutenant Wen's lore right back in the beginning of when I was hired and wrote my first pieces for Star Atlas, the different things start to make sense together, and you can. It's like adding pieces to a puzzle that we have been building slowly for a long time now. So, yeah, I think everyone will be happy with Sage Labs. I mean, not everyone, but I think most of you guys who have been here for a long time, you guys will be entertained for a while.
Yeah, and we were having that conversation on like maybe people that came here for the UE5 game also like taking the time to appreciate the Sage Labs gameplay as well, which is a complete different experience, of course, from what is gonna be the UE5 game. But at the end of the day, those will be completely related and will interact with each other. And
Yeah,
that's the beauty of Star Atlas as well, like how complex it is what we're building, that it can literally be like a whole economy.
the crazy thing is that the programs, the logics, they are the same. It's the same way uh, the economy in the Unreal world exists in the same way that exists in Sage Labs. So a better way to understand the different products in the vision of Star Atlas is thinking that it's a single game appreciated from different interfaces. But the universe, the logics, the underlying contracts, and everything that happens in the blockchain, it's the same. It's the same. And
So,
yeah, we've been going.
Santi says, what's the first thing you're gonna do tomorrow in Sage? Like
The
you go
first
out
thing
scanning, or you move some stuff to another space station? You
you
have a
want to know my
plan? Like
strategy, bro?
what's? Yeah, I want to know what you do. Like tomorrow when Sage goes live, the first thing you do in there.
Bro, okay. If you want to,
Come on.
what I'm thinking of. Okay, let me give you a brief of my strategy then.
Jose probably has a book written on this voice.
Yeah, I want to hear. I want.
I'm scared because if I tell you this, I foresee that lots of people will be copying my strategy.
Yes.
Ah, do it, bro.
But no, I'll tell you guys. But a caveat here is that my strategy, it probably won't work for everyone. It's figured out by my my own thoughts on Sage Labs, and I really didn't have much time to dig in. But I think the most important thing to do in the start of Sage Labs is to set your presence in the map. So, for example, I think it's useful to have resources in different star bases. And I think it's a good idea as well to test different fleet compositions for the things that you're going to do in the game. Because having a fleet of only one kind of ship, it's good for some situations, but doesn't maximize our efficiency in other stuff. So you need to understand your ships, you need to understand what they are efficient at, and you need to program, you need to have a plan. I mean, um, it's hard to talk in such abstract and general manner, but I would first take a time to read the recipes, to learn where are the resources in each one of the locations, and figure out, well, where what I want to start, where I want to go. And then let's say you have enough fleets to mine one or two sectors. So you set up enough resources on those star bases to get you rolling as you go, and then you start mining and creating your crafting loops and things like that. So that's my answer to your question, VB. That's where I would start tomorrow.
Bro, look at PG.
Yeah,
Bro,
Look at the
we
plan,
should
bro.
have set up a team. You know, you go there and I go to another planet, and then we
that's
share the
that's a
resources.
really uh, uh, actually, VB. Now that you said this, this is the best strategy. for Sage Labs. If you have people you can trust, people that you are able to play with that are your friends, and you have a good connection, the best way to maximize efficiency is by having specialization uh, and having people move together in synchrony. You know, like everyone understand their role and you go after the greater goods or the best mission. But yeah, that's actually a very good plan, VB. And PG, that's some pro stuff, friend. Congratulations, that's very interesting.
Yeah, I see PG is ready for sure.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
share that spreadsheet. What spreadsheet is that, PG?
I think that's his fleet's compositions.
That's his fleet, I think, bro. Uh,
Yeah,
that's quite impressive.
it is. It is.
That's actually very
But
impressive.
yeah, guys, tomorrow is going to be entertaining day, guys. We'll have lots of fun. We'll test the game and check out, learn. We'll see for the very first time the whole, not the whole, but a good part of the median and the safe zone. So I like that joke too.
Is that
It's going to
Cooper? Is
be,
that the guy you have been talking about, Jose,
yeah,
bro?
yeah, Cooper, bro. I talk about him every bro, man. Guy's a legend. W's for Cooper.
He's in Sage Labs, bro.
His Sage Labs. My fleet will be named after him.
Everyone should name their fleets Cooper, at least one.
Yeah, guys. So I don't know, Sanchi. It's an exciting moment for me,
It's
I guess, for the
it
community
is.
as well. And tomorrow can't come fast enough. I just wanna play.
Absolutely, and yeah, it's a huge moment for everyone because if you have been here for some time, you know how important this is for the future of Star Atlas. Like just setting this basis of getting Sage Labs out and this economy starting to work, it just defines a lot of how the future of Star Atlas is going to look like. Again, never been done before in ever, basically, and we're gonna be testing all this together, seeing how the economy develops, see how the game develops as well, because it's also going to be really engaging to see how everyone has their fleets, how they organize themselves, and definitely a big moment for Star Atlas as a project and also for the community for sure. Um, but yeah,
Yeah,
I'm dying to see everything that the community will put together in terms of like not only spreadsheets or data tools, but also products and stuff that they can build on top. Like I can't even imagine how much things we're going to be having from people. And I know guilds are probably like saving their ideas or what they have been working on for when we release. So I'm
yeah.
looking forward to
And
that.
talking about guilds, Sanchi, it's super interesting to see the battle between the guilds, right? Because even though Sage Labs doesn't have direct combat, Sage Labs is an economical war from every point of view. If you think about how the market works and how the game leverages on different resources to have fleets moving, and the crafted items that you make in Sage Labs will be useful in the future for combat, for building star bases and things like that. You understand how important it is to master Sage Labs for your guild to have an edge on the future of Star Atlas. So yeah, I feel that guild should be paying lots of attention tomorrow to this release and quickly develop their gameplay loops and supply chains and things like that, because that's going to be something very important for the future of Star Atlas. That's for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, just say I now have to hop on a call, so I'll
Yeah, me
have to
too.
leave.
Me too, bro.
But
But
it was great was good to hang out,
Lol.
do like a
Lol.
completely casual Atlas brew, and we will see everyone tomorrow. It should be
Tomorrow
fun.
is the
Again,
day.
we'll be trying to confirm an exact time for the lunch party. But if we're not able to confirm an exact time, don't worry. We'll be hanging out in the voice chat pretty much the whole day tomorrow. Every time I have free tomorrow, I'll be coming here to the voice chat. So if you guys want to hang out while we wait for the release, we'll be here in the voice chat.
Yeah, we'll be
So
around, guys. Tomorrow's going to be super fun. And watch out for Starpath. It's coming out a few hours from now, I guess. So
yeah,
make sure to keep your eyes open.
yeah,
Game's on.
and get those codes ready once we release that, because that's gonna be interesting as well. Another competition. And also check out what Afia developed if you're a guild leader. So, yep. All right, everyone. Feel free to stay in the voice chat if you guys want to chat about anything else. But if not, we'll see you tomorrow during the day here in the voice chat. And if we do the lunch party, we'll see you in the amphitheater. But expect news from our end.
Have
Chat soon,
fun,
guys.
guys. See
Yeah.
you.
Ciao, ciao.
Hang tight. See ya.
Bye bye.
So, Benny, you here? You're on the mic. Who we facing, actually? Who is playing from the club?
No, Benny is not here.
You are here, that's good.
I'm always here. I'm always here. It's just this fucking push to talk thing.
Yeah,
Like, why
yeah,
can't
yeah.
I
We
be
can.
privileged enough to bypass this
You
push to
have a
talk?
you have a Viking emoji thing. Like
I
nobody
know
has that. Like
I
what the
should be
heck?
like passing this whole push to talk thing. Like, I'm privileged.
Agent is there as well. So how does it work? I have to go to the site. We make a team, and then we need a lobby or something.
I think Agent can walk us
We
through
hop in
it.
the Discord there. You make it. Okay.
Yeah, we can probably go to the Galia Discord, maybe.
We got a voice channel there for Heimdall.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense. Are we
Like you
ready
heard
to
about Rome,
go?
they're not even competing. What's wrong with Rome and Asia as well? You know, they don't even have teams. Like
I
kind of
know.
embarrassing. What you think? Like
I fully agree. It's
No time to
pathetic.
play Web 2 games, gents. There's more stuff to be
they
done.
busy and all these excuses. You know.
Yeah. It's like I have a pretty big pile of excuses to be made, but not for gaming.
And not for gaming. This is the way.
Try leading a guild.
I am. Oh, you gotta have some time for some fun.
Yeah, Pancracker. We never played
I
that
wish it
game
were
together.
so,
It's
man. I
actually
wish it were so.
you probably don't even have a
We
PC or
will,
something,
mate.
have you?
We
Oh,
no,
yeah, I hope
that's
so.
true. I don't have a PC at all. I have a Mac, like
Oh
a few
my
other people
god.
here. It's on my list still for Q4 this year.
Oh
So
my god.
yeah, man. Yeah. Yes. So
You
let's
like
see.
Signal now, you know, in the same level as Signal, or even Signal has a laptop, I
I
think.
think there's a bunch of
No.
people actually are stuck to Mac environments, but
Oh.
yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Somebody said the new classes of them work with UE5 soon or something like that. They get support maybe. That would be
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, there is some support for Mac forthcoming. So hopefully, I don't need to buy
I
a
don't
game PC,
trust
but of
you.
course, I still need to do that, right? I mean, my Mac is powerful for sure, but I want it at the highest possible fidelity, so need to get a dedicated rig.
Yeah. You need a rig.
For sure.
Absolutely. So where and when are we playing? Like, shouldn't it be now? Agent, are we playing now?
Not sure.
Like, we are probably the most prepared team in the whole cup, I think.
Oh, for sure. We just
I mean,
get destroyed now.
we always have great success in PUBG when we just, wing it,
Yeah.
Those are the best times, apparently. When we try to plan out and follow your steps, your plans, and whatever, we always die.
Let's never made a private match. Like, we have to figure it out. Let's go to the other Discord, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Have fun, guys.
Bye,
See you,
guys.
everyone.
Yep. Enjoy. See you later.